And Fiddler with speed, right side, made a move. Fiddler walking in and he scores! What a finish and what a start for the captain, Blake Fiddler.
There's lots of things to like about that goal, but when I watch Blake grab this puck and go, he's decisive, and he makes up his mind. I know where I'm going, stop me if you can. And there's just no way outside in, and then just slips the puck into that net. That is just a good, and we've seen the USA right off the drop of the puck here, the beginning of the game. We're talking about Finland. You know, the effort is there, but it didn't seem that the process was, oh, what a bad break.
That's a tough one. Sherman went to reach out. Lutrin beat him to it and poked it past him. And the United States take it. Swedish bench ready to celebrate as the clock ticks down inside 10 seconds. Herenstam, one more save. Oh, that's going to sneak through. I think they're calling it a goal. And the U.S. will get one.
Fiddler in his own end for Edmonton. Alkos, rink-wide feed, finds Gavin Hodnett. He'll drive down the left wing. Hodnett, try and send it in front, fanned on it. Rolls to the right wing corner. Alkos in front, they score! To the right of Worthington, draw one by Edmonton, and Fiddler behind the net, far side. There's Woodward, he'll send it down the ice, the length, and just misses the empty net. Redmond will beat out the icing call and scores! Smith Redmond in.
Face-off won by Edmonton. Fiddler, a drive, he scores! It redirects off the shoulder of Pine and in, and just like that, Edmonton has tied it up at 1.
Now for Hodnett, just inside the zone, gets to McKenzie, the trailer, he shoots, it's off a stick, and wide. Comes back to the line, Fiddler holds it in, right point, he'll send it towards net, blocked in the slot, scores! Landon Hansen, it's 5-0 Edmonton.
That shot was so pretty, we call him Landon.
Takes it behind. Out of the right circle, into the high slot. No look feed. Here's Blake Fiddler. Circle, shoots, scores! Blake Fiddler! Tie game!
I don't think Marshall Finney's going to get any assist on this goal, but this doesn't go in if he's not the big screen in front of the net.
Curran's pass was broken up. Right back the other way is Roan Woodward on left wing. Woodward all by himself, run into by Zemlak, and then Zemlak knocks him over as a weak one bounces in. A weird bouncing puck ends up in the back of the game.
Hodnett gets it across for Fiddler. He'll shoot, scores! Blake Fiddler, a seeing eye shot, finds its way through. It's 4-4 in the third. Off the face-off win.
That pile and knock the puck free. Oil Kings on the attack here. Fiddler has it in the corner. Back to the right side point for Woodward. Woodward towards net. Tipped on goal. They score.
Fiddler thrown towards the net. Deflected. That one stopped by Michalek. As Marshall Finney is getting peppered here with shoves from Arseniy Anisimov. Now here's Woodward thrown towards the net. Rebound. Scores! Blake Fiddler, follow the bouncing puck. Edmonton's got it. Here's Blake Fiddler. No look feed for Lucas Sauchin. To the circle, across for Miller. Down low, there is Woodward. Up top for Miller again. Right side, now here's Fiddler. To Miller, walking it in, shoots, scores! Don't call me Cole Miller, it's Goal Miller! 5-0 Edmonton.
And Cole Miller has been on fire as of late, and he continues the hot streak with this shot.
Here's Grayson Sauchin, winds his way ahead. Down the far side, drop feed. Left for Gavin Hodnett, winds his way in. What a move to the circle, scores! Oh!
And slides in behind the Edmonton net. Josh Borey, the former Portland Winterhawk, starts it up the left wing side. Oil Kings get it as far as center ice. No, Fiddler's on it, jumps into a 2-on-1. Fiddler top of the right circle, shot, scores! 51 seconds into this first period. Blake Fiddler makes it 1-0 Edmonton.
Up the near wall, try and sweep it in. Marshall Finney Bounce through the center ice area, and Landon Hansen, what a chance! In alone, scores! D to D, Blake Fiddler down the right wing side for Edmonton. He'll throw it towards net, goes wide, comes to the near wall for Landon Hansen. Hansen to the top of the zone, walking in, high slot, scores! The far side, Miller. He'll skate it ahead for Edmonton. Cross to Fiddler through center, winding his way in. Blake Fiddler shoots, scores! Oh, Blake Fiddler, can you believe that? 4-3 Edmonton!
That goal is going to appear on the highlight reels for the NHL draft as Blake Fiddler.
Was Sauchin, keeps it in for Edmonton. Slides it down to Rylan Roersma. He gets knocked down, back up top. There's Sauchin. Down low, Lucas Sauchin. He'll spin off a check below the goal line. Now it's just a 5-on-4 here for another 40 seconds. Gavin Hodnett up top for Blake Fiddler. Fiddler for Hodnett. Down low, Lucas Sauchin. Back up to Hodnett. One-timer. Scores! Gavin Hodnett, 4-1.
Grayson Sauchin keeping sharp angle, stopped by Dick, wraparound chance, it's off a skate, it's in, they score! Off a skate, Blake Fiddler has banked it past Reed Dick. And the Oil Kings have scored 3 times. Grayson Sauchin keeping sharp angle, stopped by Dick, wraparound chance, it's off a skate, it's in!
Here by the Oil Kings, they'll work it ahead off the draw. Out through the neutral zone with speed, there's Roersma, he'll flip it in. Right wing corner, in front, score!
21st in the league, killing penalties off.
Draw one at the line. There's Fiddler shot, rebound in front, scores! Marshall Finney cleans up the mess in front, and we're all tied at 1, just 7 seconds into the power play.
All because of a clean face-off win. This one goes back by Marshall Finney, touched back to the point, and Blake Fiddler fires it.
Trying to create some room ahead for Rylan Roersma. Down the left wing side, Roersma, saucer feed, Fiddler! And it's stopped, it's in, they score! It's Blake Fiddler jamming it home! 4-1 Oil Kings!
Well, we're getting a look at it here. I don't know if I think it just trickles through him. I think it eventually drops behind Huey. We'll get a better look at it here. I think it rolls through the leg.
Side. Michael's tracking him down as he feeds the line for Fiddler from the right point for Edmonton. He'll try again through traffic, scores! Tipped out of midair by Grayson Sauchin, who is parked in front. And with 16:53 to go in the first period, it is a 1-0 Oil King lead.
Fiddler sends it right side for Roersma, back to the left for Fiddler. Fiddler now further ahead for Holinka on the left side. He'll fire and score! Holinka on the power.
It's funny how much experimenting there kind of was with the lines in the first 3 months of the season, and it's really settled in here in the second half.
There's a shot from the blue line in front, scores! Get that man a hot dog! Marshall Finney, left wing side, Miller. Up top for Blake Fiddler. He'll shoot through traffic stop. Rebound, scores! Caden Strader's got ice in his veins. It's 2-2.
I was just watching Caden Strader for the last 30 seconds, like ISO cam on him, and he's just...
Shot away by Edmonton to center, and it's Iginla. Headman pass to Toogood. Busting the net is Miller. Drop pass, Craig Slot. Fiddler scores! Blake Fiddler! And the Oil Kings now lead it 5-1.
They get it back up high. It's poked away, and back to the way comes Miller. He's got Hansen. 2-on-1. Short-handed. Miller to the trailer. Fiddler scores! Short-handed goal, Blake Fiddler. 15 shorties for the Oil Kings.
It's a perfectly executed 3-on-1.
Birded. Burchild was in the vicinity. Mooney's got it again, twisting and turning. Cherney right there with him. Mooney slides it across, fired, score! It trickles through as Blake Fiddler let it fly. And the U.S.
tie things up late in the third.
The later one is going to get through you. And this effort by LJ Mooney of keeping control of it, getting it over there to Fiddler, who finds a way to get it on net. And in this shot, you're thinking, well, maybe he shouldn't have took it. You take every shot, and you hope you get a bounce. You hope you get a chance at a tip.
Pavlik gets it back. Lost possession. Moore taking a look. He'll carry out himself, bank it forward, hoping for Horkoff. He's got him. Will Horkoff shoots. He scores! Will Horkoff puts the red, white, and blue back in front late. It's 3-2.
This tournament. These two playing for bronze, and those two later tonight, their first ever meeting for gold. Here's Fiddler. Hesitates. Fiddler. Right on. Score! Fiddler seeing a shot as Padel right through the wickets, and it's 1-0 USA. And there's Dad in the crowd. Vern proud of his young man as Fiddler. It goes through for a second of the tournament.
Yeah, good patience by Fiddler at the point. He was waiting and waiting and waiting for traffic. He was stalled at the blue line there. Got a couple fakes to try to get outside the shot blocker's lane. He does. And this is one that I'm not sure if Pradell was able to see it. Gets through his 5-hole areas. You can see Fiddler doing a little dipsy doodle. Little innocent wrister. I think he just missed it with his